there are so many UFOs in Sedona. There are so many ships up there that if you just within the I think we watched for an hour and a half, right? And I'm saying I saw hundreds of ships. Okay. Now they weren't coming in real close. I wasn't getting treetop level, but I mean, if you had any doubt in your mind at all that this isn't that maybe this isn't real and like there's not UFOs and there's not ships coming and going, um, you I guess you got to go check this out. Okay, there is 100%, 1,000% things going on in the sky every single night. And I'll tell you something else. So the first night I was in Sedona was not the night that I went on the UFO tour. Okay. The first night I actually got in kind of late. Okay. Got to the hotel room, decided to go out on the golf course. Okay. So I go out on this little golf course. I'm walking around. I got my little Starfinder app. I'm out there looking up in the sky, just kind of messing around. I'm thinking maybe I'll see something, right? So what happened was, and I swear this is exactly what happened. I decided I'm going to take my shoes off for a minute. I had sandals on actually, and I'm just going to ground my feet, and I'm just going to, just step on this grass for a few minutes, okay? And I'm telling you, the second I did that, I saw what looked like a little cluster of stars, 3 or 4, maybe 5, okay? That all of a sudden it was like they decided to go do a warp and they shot out into space one after the other. So it was like a picture, like a reverse starburst type effect. Okay. It was like that. Okay. It only lasted 2 or 3 seconds, but I mean, it was so intense. You could not see, there's no way you couldn't see this. And although it's going to be hard to, I can't really show you, I wasn't set up to do photography. When we did the UFO thing that the next day, things were you'd be watching a cluster of 5 or 6 kind of move around, or 7 or 8 or 10 or whatever, and then one would go this way, one would go that way, one would go this way. Okay. And then while you're watching those ones, one would rip by going 100 times faster than any of the other ones. It was like just nonstop action. And so there's a point in one of those audio videos that I made with this audio only stuff, where I thought, I'm like, this has to be those new satellites, those Starlink, right? Whatever that is, right? So I see one, I see another, they're about equidistant. They're moving across the sky, right? And then I realized, oh no, this is not Starlink. They started going in different directions. They started going by faster, passing the whole rest of the fleet by. It was just a highway of activity up there, a highway of activity. Tons of UFOs nonstop from the minute that it got dark enough to use the night vision goggles. It was a nonstop parade of UFOs from top to bottom. So again, why is this happening so much in Sedona? Well, I think there's several reasons. Okay, one reason is Sedona is a very extremely it's on several intersecting ley lines, right? So you've got the vortexes, which are there, which everybody also goes to visit those during the day. And you've got these vortexes, which many believe, and it's believed that advanced ships and beings are able to use those to enter and exit this reality, or use them as a portal, or perhaps for other uses we're not even aware of. But one of the big ones is for travel. So, UFOs or ships that may not even be from here or want to be here may be coming in just to use those portals, perhaps, as a possibility. Obviously, you have a military presence, which we did see several military crafts that were running a regular light pattern, like the triple blink pattern. And we saw some, actually, interestingly enough, we saw some crafts that were very high up running that pattern that could have been more advanced tech, but they were very, very high up, and they were running the military light pattern, the triple blink pattern, right? So that was really interesting. So another thing, and the guide actually mentioned this on the way on the tour, was that underground, and we didn't actually get into the topic of inner Earth civilizations and all that, but it's believed to be that there is a civilization or civilizations that live beneath Sedona in an area that is I understand has lots and lots of water down there. So according to our guide, he said that under Sedona is one of the biggest reservoirs of water out west here. And wouldn't that be a convenient place to have a civilization? You got all these ley lines, all this magnetism. What better place could there be to have an underground civilization? And if you listen to like a lot of people talk about that area, like one that comes to mind was Drew Melchizedek. I believe he talked about what's under there. There's definitely some action going on underneath Sedona as well, underneath the town, right? So it's not just in the sky, but it's also beneath there. So a lot of reasons why there's so much action out there. So yeah, all you need is a nice. I think this is probably an illegal laser pointer, 5 mil watt. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe not, but I know they sell those ones on eBay and stuff that are supposedly illegal. But let's see, 5 mil. Okay, no, 5 mil watt is the commercially legal one. Okay, so yeah, so really that's all it is. It's very simple. It's easy to do. Anybody can do it. It does help to have somebody to kind of talk you through it the first time and give you the do's and don'ts, because you can, if you're doing it on your own out there, you can get in big trouble for shining planes if they catch you and stuff like that. We don't want to do that. Don't want to aim it at anything that's you're not supposed to. But it is a really excellent and fun experience. It's one of a kind. So after that, we immediately had to go to Vegas the same night, which was kind of surreal, because kind of picture, you're in the metaphysical capital of the US, and it's like so peaceful, and you're visiting crystal shops all day and having all this experience. You're having this UFO experience, right? And then the same night you go to Sin City. Okay, so this was some stuff I saw at the shop there. They had some little things going on, like some crystal lights, but they also had these these copper pyramids with these patterns on them, right? And so I didn't get a chance to really get too deep into what was going on with this, but obviously these are crystal, what do they call these, crystal grids, and I wish I would have had more time to kind of research what they're doing with these and if they were selling them, but it looks like they were. But just really cool people, really amazing place, great energy, and I think everybody there that was involved in this saw a couple 100 UFOs. If they had those goggles on, everybody was pretty amazed. Nobody had a doubt in their mind that there's not something going on there. So 100%, if you go out to Sedona at nighttime, or I would even say Mount Adams, Washington, with night vision goggles, I would say there's probably 100% chance you will see a UFO that night. If it's clear and it's dark out and you use the goggles, I'd say you have 100% chance. So that's the odds I give you of seeing one. Unless you're blind, you will see one. So really cool experience, really nice people. I believe it's it was just Sedona UFO Tours.com, and definitely, and also, so that's the 90-minute tour. They do these vortex tours, which are really cool. I wish I would have got to do one of those. I would have loved to. I believe there's 4 vortexes in Sedona that they talk about. So you can read all the testimonials and see what people are saying, but it's the real deal. 100% chance of seeing UFOs out in Sedona if you do the protocols that they show you. So really cool. So yeah, that's basically it. I just wanted to give everybody a quick little explanation of that. So I'll take a quick look at the comments here. I just left my regular channel after seeing you in the margin. I'm glad I did. Thank you. Great channel. Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Okay. So yeah, it's a quick one tonight. I just want to come on and just, throw it out there. It's real. They're really out there, and you can see them for yourself anytime. So go to Sedona, go to ECETI, and you'll be seeing them for yourself. So short video today, and have a great evening. Namaste. God bless. Take care.